After Jacob died, Joseph fell on his father's face, kissed him, and wept. Then Joseph ordered the physicians in his service to prepare his father for burial. The physicians took the full 40 days required to prepare Israel for burial, and the Egyptians mourned him for 70 days. When the period of mourning was over, Joseph spoke to the household of Pharaoh, saying,
"If I have found favor in your sight, say to Pharaoh, 'My father made me swear an oath,' he said. 'I am about to die. You are to bury me in my grave, which I dug myself in the land of Canaan. Therefore, let me go up and bury my father, then I will return.'"
And Pharaoh answered,
Go and bury your father, just as he has made you swear.
So Joseph went up to Canaan to bury his father. And all the servants of Pharaoh, the leaders of his household, and the leaders of the land of Egypt, along with Joseph's entire household, his brothers and his father's household, chariots and horsemen, went with him. They left only their little ones, their flocks and their cattle in the land of Goshen. When they arrived at the threshing floor of Atad, which is beyond the Jordan, they mourned Jacob's death with great sorrow for 7 days. When the local people, the Canaanites, saw the mourning on the threshing floor of Atad, they said,
"How bitterly the Egyptians mourn."
Therefore, the place was given the name Abel Mizraim, meaning the mourning of Egypt. Then Jacob's sons did as he had ordered them to do. They carried him to the land of Canaan and buried him in the cave in the field of Machpelah, which Abraham had purchased along with the field from Ephron, the Hittite, as a place for burial. After burying his father, Joseph returned to Egypt along with his brothers and all who had gone with him. Now that their father was dead, Joseph's brothers said,
"Joseph may hate us now for all the evil we did to him."
So they sent a message to Joseph.
"Your father gave this command before he died. Say to Joseph, I beg you now, please forgive your brother's sin because they did evil to you. So we beg you now, forgive the sin of your servants, of the God of your father."
Joseph wept when this message was presented to him. And then his brothers came and fell down before him and said,
"Here we are. We are your slaves."
But Joseph said to them,
"Do not be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, so he could save the lives of many people. So do not be afraid. I will provide for you and for your little ones."
And Joseph's brothers were comforted as he spoke kindly to them. Joseph continued to live in the land of Egypt along with his father's household. Joseph lived 110 years and lived to see Ephraim's children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. And he lived to see the children of Manasseh's son Machir, who were counted as Joseph's own. And Joseph said to his brothers,
"I am about to die, but God will remember you and bring you out of this land to the land he swore to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob."
Then Joseph made the sons of Israel swear an oath.
"God will surely remember you, and you must carry my bones up from this place."
So Joseph died at the age of 110, and after they prepared his body for burial, they placed it in a coffin in Egypt.
But Joseph said to them, "Do not fear, for am I in the place of God? As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive as they are today. So do not fear, I will provide for you and your little ones." Thus he comforted them and spoke kindly to them. Genesis chapter 50, verses 19 to 21.